Hey, you guys, Senior Boyle here. Hey, it's Monday, the 21st, and I hope you're feeling awake today and alive. Good. And so, this is a little instructional video. I'm going to just tell you what you're going to do today for Digital Monday. Basically, the first thing I want you to do is go to Google Classroom, and I want you to open the first document that's in the stream, and it's new and improved. Conocémonos vocabulary. So if you open that, you can download it, you can print it, you can do whatever you want with it, but have this ready and refer to it for today's work. If you have a printer at home, I think it might be easy for you to print that off and then highlight the things that pertain to you in particular for today's lesson. Okay, so once you get that in front of you, and it can be digital, if you're like, I don't have a printer, you can just put it on the screen and have it ready to go, okay? And then I'm gonna have you guys watch two videos. One video is me asking you questions. So I'm in that video and I am just gonna hold up little cards like this, and then I'm gonna greet you. I'm gonna say something like, hey, how's it going? And you're gonna say, oh, I'm doing well. But you're actually just talking to the air. You're not really recording anything. You're just watching the video and you're practicing. So you've got me to practice with. And then I'll go like this and I'll say, how are you doing? Of course, it's all going to be in Spanish, right? So if I said, hey, how you doing? This little prompt here helps you know what I'm asking and it helps you to remember how to answer. Now, if you have this vocab sheet out and I ask you, how are you? Well, that's on here somewhere. It's como estás tú, number 17. Now, how do you answer that? Well, yo estoy bien, or yo estoy muy bien, yo estoy mal. This would be number 79, 78, those kinds of answers. So let's say 78 through 83 are possible answers for your health. So what you got to do is you have to kind of prepare yourself and have things ready to go, and then I will ask you these questions. Here's another one. Hey, what's your name? My name is, I don't know, Bob. How do you say my name is Bob? So if you remember, great. If you don't, you might have to take a few notes. Okay, so that's the first video. I want you to practice with that a couple of times, make yourself feel comfortable. The second video is you're going to ask me questions. Now, it's kind of weird because it's just a video. It's not really me talking to you. I hope it feels like we're having a conversation. Basically, I want you to say these things. So I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to wait for you to give me some kind of greeting. So you're going to just talk out loud. Hopefully, the place where you have to practice this is where you feel comfortable. Hopefully, nobody can listen to you, nobody can hear you. If you can't find a space like that, you can kind of quietly talk. You can say, Hola, buenas tardes. And then I'll say on the video, I'll say, Hey, hola, ¿qué tal? Or something like that. And then here's a health question. The health question is, How are you? ¿Cómo estás tú? Number 17. And I'll answer on the video. The next one is the name. ¿Cómo te llamas tú? Number 20. Right? So you have to find these. You have to know how to ask these questions. Age, ¿cuántos años tienes tú? What is your age? Okay, so we want you to ask questions, and I will pause in the video while you're asking. And then hopefully it'll feel like you're actually having a decent conversation. I'd like you to practice that a few times until you feel comfortable with it. And hopefully you get to a point where you're like, I don't need any notes. I can do all of that. Those are all Spanish 1 things to say, and maybe a little Spanish 2 in there. And I'd like you to focus on trying to say some cool things. Para nada, that's something you can say, not at all. You could say, que onda? That's like saying, what's happening? What's up? you could say something like te veo, igual, que bien, those kinds of cool things, polite things, encantado, and you'll see it all on there. Try to practice and try to feel comfortable. Okay, after you do those two videos and you've practiced them a couple of times, then I'd like you to just do an exit ticket. The exit ticket is just to show that you've done this, and it's a little bit of an honor system, but to make sure that you've been present today. Okay, hey, I hope that's not too much. I think that'll probably take you, not including the video you're doing right now, it might take you 30 minutes. Okay, so that's enough for today. All you're doing is practicing. All right, I hope you have a great day. I will see you mañana. Nos vemos mañana. Hasta luego.